If I ever catch you complaining about fucking gas prices, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind because $400 for fucking gas is insane.
Trump just claimed that gas and egg prices are way down. In fact, he said that in some states, gas prices are as low as $1.98 a gallon. Where, dog? I ain't seen it. Of course, I look it up, I research it, I see a bunch of stuff in the media that I don't trust, so I want to come and ask you guys because I have a big platform. So I have people who watch me from all across the country, so please let me know. Are gas prices and egg prices down where you're at? Because where I'm at, not so much. I am genuinely asking you guys, have you noticed any price differences? Because I did find this that says the national average is $3.16 per gallon, which is way down from 1 year ago, but still slightly higher than when the president took office in January. Is that what he's talking about? I think that for me, the frustration just comes from having people in charge that are so painfully out of touch from what the American people are actually going through. That's this administration, the last administration, and probably the kid before that too. Honestly, when do you think the last time any of those people have pumped their own gas was? I had to go into Walmart with coupons to try to find affordable food. These people are supposed to represent us, but they have no idea what it's really like out there. They live in a bubble. Every election cycle, they promise us that they're about to make all of our lives better, but at the end of the day, all they do is put their hands further into our pockets. What do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments.
And that's the honest truth, guys. When you really sit down and look at gas prices, before we get into this, let me know how much you're paying for gas in your area. Listen, I live in Atlanta, and just to fill up my truck, listen, it was almost $130. It was a little bit over $130. It's crazy out here. I spent like $3.20 or something like that per gallon. So where is this 198 number is coming from? I don't know. I got a video. If you want to see that, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna show you a little bit later on of Trump literally saying that gas is $1.98, guys. This is blowing my mind. And where is this delusion coming from? Where are these lies coming from? And so many Americans out here are literally, they're tired of it. They're fed up. They're like, man, I'm tired of these lies. Why is it that we continue to lie about the cost of living, the cost of gas, the cost of groceries, the cost of everything in the United States when it's going to continue to keep getting worse? And these tariffs, I promise you, these tariffs are going to destroy so many things out here. You're going to start seeing stores are going to be empty shelves. There's literally, I'm going to make a video about this very soon. There's literally going to be shelves empty across the board, and so many food shortages on items, clothes, homes. It's going to be crazy within the next few months because ships are coming over to the United States completely empty, 40% down on cargo import. It's going to be crazy. But listen, these gas prices are out of control. Stay tuned for the entire video. It's going to blow your mind. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to the rest of the video.
There's a 0% chance we're going to win this trade war against China. There's no way. 0%. And the reason why is because we need China. China doesn't need us. It's different than Mexico and Canada because the imports that go into Mexico is 70% reliant on America. Mexico needs America. When it comes to Canada, 80% of the imports that go into Canada is reliant on America. Canada needs America. China don't need America. Unfortunately, America needs China, but China don't need America. 12% of the imports that go into China is America products. They don't need us. They can live without us. And the truth is, the stuff that we're giving them, they could find it from some other country. So how are we going to win this? I'll tell you how. And my message has been consistent, and this is exactly how it's going to go down. According to the Wall Street Journal, 70% of imports that go into China, and this is how their economy is really going to suffer. It's because of America and our allies. The only way that we're going to beat China is if we're all in on it. And I guarantee that's how it's going to go down.
Americans are seeing prices rise. They're seeing it on their bills. How long can they expect that pain to last?
So they've already seen it get much better because if you were truthful, which you're not, I know you very well, you have gasoline that hit $1.98 yesterday in a couple of states. You have gasoline's way down. The price of oil has dropped substantially. The price of groceries are substantially down. The price of eggs, when I came in, they hit me with eggs. I just got there. I was here for 1 week and they started screaming at me, eggs have gone through the roof. I said, I just got here. I was there for 7 days and I hear that eggs have gone through the roof before I got there. And they were screaming at me, the press, the fake news like you're fake. And the fake news is screaming at me like about eggs. I said, I've only been here, this is my 7th day. And they were right. They went up 87%, and you couldn't get them. They said, you won't have eggs for Easter, which is coming up. Happy Easter, everybody. You won't have eggs for Easter. And we did an unbelievable job, and now eggs are all over the place, and the price went down 92%.
Yo, the lies has to stop, guys. It has to get better. Sometime, whenever, I don't know, guys. What state is the gas $1.98? I don't see it. I'm genuinely asking because I don't know any state that's $1.98. It is definitely not within Georgia. The lowest. Listen. I don't know, guys. I'm not even gonna keep beating the dead horse on this, but this is crazy. Why is it that we're allowed to lie? Like, we're just allowing this to happen, and I don't understand why. What's the reason? So.
This is to Mr. Trump, the President of the United States. In 2016, when you said you was going to run for president, you said you was not presidential, you was a businessman. So I took it upon myself and my family to support you in 2020. The 4 years you was in office, you did a great job. You brought everything down. You helped us deployables out. Yes, Nancy Pelosi called us deployables. But anyway, 2000, when you run again, you did not win. But it wasn't my fault. I voted for you. And then I voted for you again and you won. You only been in office for 4 days. You said, promises made, promises kept. But Mr. President, gas was $2.53 a gallon when you took office. Now it's almost anywhere from $2.90 to almost $3.04. Mr. President, look what you done, Mr. President. Yes, we need gas to come down. That's $2.90 a gallon, Mr. President. We need help. Only draw a little small Social Security check. Don't make much money. Help us, Mr. President. Keep your promise. You said promises made, promise kept.
So, in this Democrat-ran state of Oregon, all I'm seeing is our gas prices just being inflated high here in Oregon. I'm seeing $2.49 on average through the rest of the country, but on the West Coast, we're damn near over $5 a gallon. I know for a fact that we're being price gouged here in Oregon. We have to be, because the rest of the country is at $2.49 a gallon. What's going on here?
Yeah, that is insane, guys. $4, almost $5 a gallon. I couldn't even imagine. My truck takes like 32 gallons, I think, whatever number. It's a crazy amount. But listen, if you paying $4 a gallon, you probably gonna fill up. It's gonna be like $200 just to fill up a car. Like, oh my God, that is insane. But listen, these gas prices are out of control, and I don't understand what is gonna make it get any better, because he made a good point. Even though he talked about, oh, it's a Democrat state, whatever, who cares? But he did make a good point. So many companies are price gouging. It's not just within the gas industry. It's within across the board. So many companies like these Targets, these Walmarts, these all big companies, they're price gouging. I remember the time during the pandemic when things were in high demand and we were just like, hey, let's just mark the price up. We were marking things up over 100% markup. It was crazy, but listen, it's only going to get worse from here on out as things start to become more in demand. And now it's really going to be a need. Companies are going to need the price gouge because they're going to have to stay afloat, because it's not going to be easy to make money. The profit margins are going to start shrinking tremendously. It's going to get even worse very, very soon. But listen, check this out. It's going to blow your mind.
Every time I think about or trying to move out my parents' house, the cost of living just get higher and higher. Like, insurance goes up, gas goes up, not to mention the fact that you got to make 3 times the rent of wherever you live at, which is kind of insane, because the average person my age ain't even making what I'm making. Not to mention the fact that I check my pay stubs all the time. I'm not making as nearly as what I would make if they ain't take all them fucking taxes out of my checks every 2 weeks. Like, and I just been sitting here thinking, like, because with me personally, when I moved out, I always wanted to move out by myself or with a significant other. And now I'm starting to realize when people move out, they get roommates. Or they move in college apartments with other people that they don't even fucking know of because the cost of living is too fucking high. How can I get a house these days? How can I get a house, bro? The average house is like 300 bands, you know what I'm saying? And like the average like monthly cost of it is like $2,500 a month. Like that's crazy. Like, and me personally, I never agreed with having to have more than one source of income. In my opinion, you having more than one source of income should be a choice. It shouldn't be, I shouldn't need two sources of income to fucking survive. I'm 23, bruh. God damn. I am fucking 23. And I'm already like having a midlife crisis for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to move out my parents' crib, but I ain't trying to live check to fucking check. Like, I'm sitting here making more money than I ever made ever in my life in a year's span. And it's still not enough for me to fucking move out and be able to fucking sustain a living. Like, we're doomed, bro. And they wait until we get grown to do shit like this. Like, yeah, it's over with, bro.
Hey, what's up, America? I'm here at a gas station on the south side of Indianapolis, and prices just keep going up no matter what. Take a look at this bullshit. So here you go, and we're looking at gas at $3.40 a gallon, with diesel at $3.59 a gallon. We are seeing almost no relief whatsoever on gas prices. As a matter of fact, where I'm at, they are going up day by day by day. Now, of course, as you know, here in the United States, we have a very big problem with prices being high. And so this now, the way I'm seeing it, there needs to be a force on the hand of companies, because they're not going to lower their prices. They're going to continue to do this. And so now it's time to somehow force their hand, legally speaking. I don't know what we have to do exactly, but this cannot stand anymore. And it's like this for every product almost in America. It's gotten out of hand. It's criminal at this point. And this has been going on and off like this for decades. So it's time to get the gas prices down.
Yeah, these gas prices are absolutely out of control, and Americans are fed up. They're like, listen, I'm done with this. I can't keep doing this, all right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy great content like this. Let me know how much you pay for gas within your area, your city, wherever it is, all right? I'll see you next video. We out. Let's go.